Hey everybody, this is Andrew from T is for Tech, and today I'm going to do an unboxing and take a look at these Razer PBT keycaps for lots of different keyboards, I guess. They're obviously Razer makes them for their line of keyboards, but they will work with lots of other mechanical keyboards as well that use a standard key attachment, the cross, right? So the little plus attachment. So what we're going to do today is just do an unboxing of this, see what you get in the package, and then test fit them on my Huntsman Elite Razer keyboard, and maybe do a little sound test between the PBT keycaps and the ABS plastic ones that come with the keyboard itself, right? So see if there's any sound difference, see if just a feel difference and all of that is what we're planning to do. Yeah, so these are double shot. So the molding consists of two different pieces. And it has an ultra thin font, right? So they should glow a little bit better than the ABS ones. It has, it's made from this PBT material, which is a thermoplastic that's a little bit more resistant to wear than ABS, and they're also supposed to have a little bit of a kind of different texture finish to them versus the smooth plastic on the ABS. And yeah, so it does not come in like a tray, like a keyboard trays, like some other keycaps I've seen. They come in a big tray and they have all the keys lined out, like it looks like a keyboard. They come in some shrink wrapped packages in this box, but this is the classic black. I also have the Razer green. And I'm not going to open the Razer green because I'm going to do a giveaway with this. So stay tuned towards the end of this video if you want to find out how do you enter to win this giveaway. I think it'll be about a month before, maybe I'll say the end of January. I'll draw a name for these and I'll send these out. So if you want some Razer green PBT keycaps for your keyboard, go ahead and figure out how to how to enter the giveaway contest. But for my keyboard, I am going to use the black. So as a reminder, so this is my Huntsman Elite. I should have cleaned it a little bit, I guess. It's got some fingerprints all over it, but this is the Huntsman Elite keyboard, and it has the ABS keys on there now, and this is the linear keyboard. So as you can see, it has the reddish linear keys. So yeah, so this is a keyboard we're going to use for the keycap test. So I'll just do a quick unboxing here. Now, I was looking at some other different keycaps. I mean, obviously, anybody that's into mechanical keyboards knows there's tons of companies that make various keycaps and different accessories for keyboards and all of that. Since these Razer ones are specifically made for the Razer keyboard, I thought I'd try these out first. And they're not really that expensive, actually. The whole set runs around $29, depending on where you get it. So a little bit of an instruction. Tells you, how to install them, etc. You get a couple different layouts, so you'll get the US and UK layout with the Razer bottom row, and then it will fit with the standard bottom row as well. Right, so the UK layout usually has the enter key that's a little bit bigger and different than the US. But yeah, so you get a bunch of keys, right? So I think what they say it's like 100 and. So in the box, you get 120 of the Razer PBT keycaps. You get the mechanical keyboard stabilizers. So if you have a mechanical keyboard, such as the Huntsman Elite, that has the stabilizers as part of the keys, you get those as well. Keycap puller, and then product guide. So here you'll see you get, plethora of stabilizers and all of that. And then the keys are basically just shrink wrapped plastic to the to a piece of cardboard. So nothing super fancy. Yeah, so this looks like this is the UK additional keycaps, because you got the pound sign, the dollar sign is pounds, and you enter keys a little bit different size. So we're probably not going to need those. But then you basically have all the other stuff, and it is relatively in order. You know, if you're looking at it this way. Here. So what I'm going to do real quick here is replace some of the keys on the keyboard with the PBT caps, and then we'll do a sound test to see if it sounds any different, what do they feel like difference-wise, etc. And then we'll kind of go from there. So as you can see, the difference in the keycaps themselves is the ABS is a single piece of plastic, right? So the whole key is one piece of plastic, and it's just painted, or it looks like it's just painted on the outside, or some sort of coating on the outside. Now with the double shot PBT, you can see that the center section looks like it's a different piece, right? The outside is a different piece. And then, I don't know if you can tell, the keys themselves are a little bit, I don't know, it's maybe hard to tell. It's more of like a matte finish with a little bit of a texture on the PBT cap versus the more smooth ABS. Not really sure you can tell the difference in the camera view, but it is different. Now I can't tell on the monitor whether you can actually see the difference in these keys or not, but I replaced all of these here so far: spacebar, NH, Y, 6, and all the function keys with the double shot PBT caps, and they have a different texture, right? You might be able to see it. These look more shiny, these don't. And I'll flip to my Rode video mic just to see if I can get a little bit of the difference in the sound, because it does sound a little bit different when you're using the PBT caps versus the ABS caps. So just hold on one second and I will test a little bit of the sound. So these are the PBT caps. Okay, now these are their ABS. Now I'm going to flip between the PBT and the ABS on this row. So I don't know if you can really tell on the sound, but to me the PBT caps have just a slightly lower kind of thumping sound versus the ABS, which has a little bit of a higher pitched sound. So I don't know if you can really hear that. Like I said, to me, the PBT caps have a little bit of a lower thumping sound versus the higher pitched ticking, clicking sound of the stock ABS caps. Unless I'm just going crazy. It does sound a little bit different. And they have a little bit more, I think, of a firm feel when you're typing with them or touching them. It just feels more like it's a beefier key, basically, which it is. So what I'm going to do now is just finish the rest of the keyboard, and then I'll kind of jump back when that's done. And just so you can see, it's really easy to use this little the key puller. It has like the little two tangs or whatever you want to call them here on the end, and you just kind of slip it over the key and then pull the key off. So that's how you pull the keys off. And then to put them on, obviously you just push them on. So pretty simple to do, just wanted to mention that. This is a nifty little tool, helps you pull them off really easily. So this is what the keyboard looks like when it's completely finished. And I do think it does have a better feel overall, just based on the fact that the keys do feel a little bit more solid. They have a more positive sound than they did prior. And now, one thing I would suggest is just be careful when you're doing this, because when I dumped out the keys, I made a huge mess. And then for each one, it was like a puzzle piece trying to find where's the number 2, where's the number 3, right? So just be a little bit careful since they are not in a tray when you kind of take them out to actually place them on the keyboard. So this took me a little bit longer than I thought it would, just because I was hunting for all the keys to replace. So what I'm going to do is jump over to the computer, plug this all in, and then show a little bit of how it lights up. And because of things like the top row keys here, like the 7, ampersand, 8, star, 6, hat, all those have the keys, both of them light up. On the prior keyboard, on the prior keycaps, the ABS ones, only the number lit up and the Alt or the Shift did not. So on this, all of them light up, which is nice, except for the media keys and things like that on that function row. Those are still just screen printed on, they don't light up. But the function F7, F6, those obviously light up. So I'll jump over, show you a little bit about what it looks like lit up. Basically be done with this first look and review unboxing. So I'll apologize for the quality of this recording. I just used my phone. I didn't want to set up the camera and all that. But basically you can see pretty well how the lighting works. And this is just a blue lighting, but you can see like the number keys, all the shift option numbers are lit up and all of that, and it looks really nice. Very crisp, very readable font, and yeah, I think it looks really, really good. So overall, I'm really impressed with these keycaps. They have a really good feel. As you can see, we just went through. I think they have a better sound than the original. Hopefully they'll last longer. They feel better, all of that. So definitely check them out if you're not super happy with the keys on your keyboard. These might be something worth taking a look at. Now, I think they're a little bit more expensive than some of the other like HyperX keycaps and some of the other ones you might be able to get. But they are made by Razer. They definitely will fit the Razer keyboards. Your mileage may vary on other keyboards. As long as they're mechanical keyboards that have standard layouts and the cross type switches, these should work. Again, I'm not 100% sure, but definitely they work on the Razer keyboards. Now, if you stuck around till now, or you probably read the description of the video, I'm giving away a set of the Razer Green PBT keycaps. All you got to do is follow the link in the description to a Gleam contest using gleam.io. It's a social media contest. Go ahead and do that and fill out. And there's a bunch of different ways you can enter by following on Twitter and all that sort of thing. So go ahead and do that. This giveaway will end at the end of January 2020, so about a month from now, and I'll send out these to the lucky winner. So again, great way to get a free set of keycaps. All you got to do is enter. If you have any questions, go ahead and post those below. This is Andrew from T is for Tech. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.